Part 1 of 3 games I'm playing tonight. My favorite MOBA, SMITE. Yeah, not gonna lie, SMITE. But instead of doing the Monster Hunter route where I just completely explain everything to you, I'm just gonna go into these matches and well, I believe you're all smart. I believe you're all smart. I believe you're all wonderful people. So I'm sure you're definitely gonna know how these gods, what the different sections are and everything else. I could explain, but let's face it. It never works out for me. It's because I always mess up the line somehow. Then again, I'm always unscripted, so there's that too. Just giving you a show of what gods I have now. Hi-Res, please sponsor. There's several gods I want. There's Achilles coming out, and there's Cerberus. I need this. Now, with that pleading for my life, let's begin a few matches. Alright. Just to note, no, there is no audio to these people, to the guys, so they might hear me, but I can't hear them. As you can see here, SMITE is a MOBA. Basically, it's a game like League, but this one has a lot more faster paced action, and instead of like original character champions, instead you got pantheons of gods and goddesses just duking it out. It's amazing. Alright. And I'll do a match each, and I'm gonna do each of my favorite class. Start off with Hunter.
Artemis. Artemis.
Huh, one of my favorite gods. Nice. Oh, okay. So it's unmuted, so let's see. Face off against the Thor, Need, Agni, Cerberus, and Thanatos. So how SMITE work, and what you see with the levels there, they're basically how they're ranked in the rank section. We got from Hindu to alright, from all the god. Right, what am I getting now? I'm just sorry. Let's just enjoy.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, each guy has different stats, each god has their own different affinity.
Easy.
I always try to keep up a well balanced like Hunter class for me, and that's pretty much go in for the speed, quick kill, and you stay as far away from people as you can. The big thing about Artemis is if she roots a person, it basically with one of her abilities, she does more devastating critical damage. But yeah, that's the best thing about it. But yeah, key to this game is teamwork.
Minions have reached your portal. First blood.
Always be prepared.
Did she always say that? I don't remember that. Let's... There we go.
Nice.
It is not possible!
Get out of this.
Minions have reached your portal.
Whoa! No! No!
You have been outmatched.
Thanks, Caffrey.
Enemy has been slain. None can stand before you. You have been slain. Thunder! Enemy has fallen.
This gets to the point.
Impressive killing spree. I wish I could have saved them.
better run. Really?
Get out of this.
An enemy has fallen.
Be more careful.
Your enemy is no match for you. Double kill. Double kill. Impressive.
Get out of this.
Damn it!
Fear not. You will be reborn. Fire, ignite. Slain. If only I was there.
Always be prepared.
They're playing good defense, so I'll give them that.
Killing spree. Enemy has been slain.
I heal you. With the clutch heal.
Double kill.
Uh-oh.
You will return with double kill. Impressive.
This gets to the point.
An enemy has been slain. Impressive killing spree. An enemy kill. Rampage.
That should keep
Such
them
power. An ally has left the game. Enemy has fallen. Unstoppable!
Whoa! That was too close.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Always be prepared.
Has returned.
Welcome back, Shaka. Give them their axe.
Waits you. Slain. An enemy has fallen.
Alright, looks like them.
Divine! Rampage. Double kill.
Get out of this.
Unstoppable as the morning sun. An enemy has been slain. You have been outmatched.
Oh, that.
Shut down. I have you now. Double kills. Impressive.
Alright. And
But slain.
done.
Enemy has fallen.
Not too bad of a streak. So, if you weren't well aware, or if you didn't really notice, what I did was basically do the Hunter class, which is basically a ranged option to keep your opponent as far away as possible. They are basically what I call glass cannons. Well, sort of. You see, hunters have that sort of glass cannon feel, but they can't. But that's because their health is, well, not that great. If there's anyone that has worse than that, it's the assassin, and they have just about the same amount of health, but their damage output pretty much, in essence, is a whole lot better than say, well, your big beefy warriors. I'm gonna show you something real fast. Here's the guns. As you can see from the 5 choices you have here, for those who aren't, this is basically for those who are just joining into the game, and this is basically your basic rundown. Assassins. They are basically the tutorial will teach you about each of the classes, but here's the general idea how to play as them. They're quick, they're quick, they have high damage outputs, and they can severely mess somebody's day up Only problem is they have very little health. You gotta get in and out of there as quick as possible. But luckily, each one of the assassins have their own little way of getting out of the battle, custom battle. Guardians. Basically, they are your wall. They'll stand in front of the enemy with big old health and tank and defenses, and they will push them back as best they can. Usually having some pretty good damage outputs as well as some good AoE tanks. Area of effect for those who don't know. Hunter, the class I played, I've already said it. They're very cool. They really don't have the escapability, but they do. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. But they do have some damage output. They're pretty fast, and they're pretty fast at the kills. And if you can do it well, you can pin down and do a lot of damage to a single opponent, if not multiple. Mage. Well, they have more health than they have basically more health than the hunter and assassin, but they can be slow like the guardian. But they make up for it for raw magic power. Magic is basically like physical. It's a ranged attack, but does tons of damage if you do it correctly. They are the experts of area of effect. Sorry about that. But of course of course there's the last one, the warrior. Basically, they are your buff. They are the general, well-rounded fighters of the group. Usually having some good. They either have a good way to defend themselves. They have some of them have regenerative health. Some of them can take more damage than others, and many have. But But the one thing about Smite is, this kind of doesn't matter in the overall run. The thing is not only about team combat, but also knowing the god you want to personally main. Like, for example, I'm going to show up one from the assassin. And I'm going to choose... I'm gonna choose Callie. Because the Keyblade Soul Lord likes her too. Regardless of that. Basically, Callie is the embodiment of assassins. Looking at her abilities. We have Nimble Strike, Lash, Incense, and Destruction. There's a fifth ability, but I'll talk about it. Here is basically like your way of getting a person, you get a percentage of your health back. This is basically a line special because if it hits the opponent in a short range, you'll do twice as much damage and could reduce bleeding, which basically means that means life steal, which means you gain back that health. You just basically like a vampire, suck out the health. Incense stuns, so you can get the hell out of there. And destruction allows her to pretty much live on one life. Basically, she has second chance from hell, and she can just downright kill a lot of people. However, stuns, slow effects, and knockups, as you've seen in the game can mess up your day as Callie. So Callie, I apologize for that. Mispronunciations can be the death of you. Now, remember when I said about this fifth ability? Each god has their own, what's it called, a passive. Each passive pretty much allows you to have a special ability for each one. For Kali, because she's an assassin, she can mark her gods or anything else, which means not only that you get more gold from for killing them, as well as getting good assists and everything else. But she gains health back and heal on assists, as you can tell from this. She's actually a good example for it, but another one is here's another one I'm gonna show off. If you want basically a really good one that you can start out with, that's very easy, even though he's not part of the main pack, is Loki.
What's my assignment?
I love that skin. Anyway, basically Loki is one you saw in the game I was in. But basically he can disappear, get out of the way, do a decoy that can do some AoE to get rid of some of those minions so he can get out of there faster. While doing assists. Aim Strike's a buff that gives him more. Let me show you. Pretty much does additional damage and slows the target, which pretty much slows them down so that he can slice him and dice him. And Assassinate, as you've seen with poor Thor, he goes behind them and just stabs down. Not only stunning them for a second, but also doing tons of damage. And then, of course, his passive is, yeah. If he's behind a person, and this may not be unstackable or everything else, but if he gets behind you, he will do tons more damage. So since I did Hunter, let's begin a new match. And this match we're gonna do Guardians. Yeah, match load up times. Somebody say yes. You'll have that. Sometimes a person won't queue into battle, which means you gotta start the whole set time, the queue limit, which is up on top of my screen here, again. Never fun, my friends. Never fun. You know what? Before I do that, I forgot to show this off, didn't I? You see that there? SMITE implemented this like later on in the game, later on in the seasons. But Now, if you do well enough in the games, you get chests. These chests ultimately can reset after a whole week, or you can use gems, which is those green things up on top, to pretty much open up a slot or buy skins or etc. But sometimes with these things, you get new skins, you get new taunts, emotes. So let's see what we got. And ooh, it's Guan Yu's Unstoppable Blade. Actually, let's join this queue. You see, like I bet games like League and all them, Smite also has called Adventure Mode, which pretty much is set things you can do in the game. I'll talk about penalties when I get to the next game. Alright.
Sun Wukong.
Let's do Warriors then. Not the one I promised, but might as well give you a different taste of what Warrior can do. Daji's face there just makes you scream the words "Notice me, senpai." While Ratatusker's like kitsune looking skin there looks pretty adorable. Defend the fox, defeat the enemies, and earn great rewards. And yet this skin looks so much better than a lot of her other ones. But you had to want to fork out over 900 gems.
These immortals need to be taught a lesson.
I have a job for you. Keep my fox safe, no matter what.
Can we give her a kiss from you, senpai? Alright.
Last one. Your time will
Those
Alright,
meanies are coming for my fox.
Meanies? Who said that anymore? Aha! Hey!
Oh, did you get distracted? Keep the enemies off the pillar.
Your time will come.
Feel my monkey rap.
The pillar keeps the fox safe, so protect it. away from the pillar!
You know, Dodgy, I know you're a strong goddess, so why don't you defend the pillar?
Looks like you're good for something, at least.
Wow, that might be a bit.
What's taking you so long? Follow the fox.
Very good.
The way the
I wouldn't want to be around when those bad guys arrive. That's what you're here for.
Your time will
I repeat. Strong goddess. Why you know this? Oh. Alright, let's do. Aha! Better!
You're supposed to keep them away from the pillar!
Ah, the floor is lava! The floor is lava!
If you can't keep them away from that pillar, what good are you?
Get back to it.
I thought you were protecting the pillar?
Next birthday!
You actually beat them. Nani? The fox is running away!
Nani? Hey, we're late on set. Why is she gone? Why is she here? Let's see.
Feel the power.
Looks like there's a group of enemies headed your direction.
Uh-oh. Move it, Monkey Boy! Move it, move it, move it!
The pillar keeps the fox safe, so protect it!
Nope. Okay, why are you a lot more faster? Wizard?
I'm not here to tell you how to do your job, but protect the pillar?
Hey lady, not trying to make you do your job, but maybe you could?
let them damage the pillar.
Uh-oh.
Enemies are attacking the pillar.
Well, it could be worse. You see, there's this one enemy that just summons up the whole system.
You're mine now.
Oh.
You killed all of them. Excellent.
Senpai sounds like she's a yandere. I need an adult.
Use your
Oh wait, I am an adult.
run ability. Follow that box.
Very good.
Oh. I totally knew that there was... Yeah.
Enemy forces are headed your way.
I got a fur wedgie.
Lie down, baby. It's your time.
No.
That pillar isn't cheap, and they're ruining it.
What, did you pay to have the pillar raised? Uh-oh. That thing don't look pretty.
Enemies have made it to the pillar. Stop them! Keep them away from the pillar.
That was a good fight.
I had to absorb it. I had to absorb it in the face, Song Wukong. I think it needs a little rearranging, but I think you're good.
Final boss incoming.
Uh-oh. Everything's quiet. Why does this guy feel like they're about to be torn apart? Oh, good God!
It's a 5-star epic boss, personally trained by Senpai Gokuron.
Time.
Would begin. An ally has been slain.
I'm not here to tell you how to do your job, but protect the pillar.
Fallen. Deicide, dawn is here.
Taste my pole! Taste it, like it, lick it. The innuendos are strong with this one. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, my fox is saved!
All that you don't even think us like that. It's just like a thank you. Yeah, I'll be here all week, folks. But yeah, basically what in gist though, Sun Wukong basically is a good example. Warriors, heavy damage, all around well-rounded defense and everything else. If you're not like me and don't know how to freaking put your stuff there. Stuff into it. I love these little like victory or defeat little things. They're so fun. Oh, fun fact, Sun Wukong's voiced by none other than Son Goku. Yeah, Sean Shamel. Just to add to the cool badassness. Let's see. Play 5 games. Play for God. Oh, right. You can unlock favor, or those little yellow things up there, can help you buy any more gods, or fork over $7 to get the whole pack. Pretty much gods of all future and present and all that. No cash, so I really can help. Please sponsor me, High Res. Yeah, let's go for a mage.
Sylvanus!
Yeah, let's go.
Sylvanus!
Let's go for guard. Yes, you're looking at this correctly. You're seeing a druid on top of Treebeard, man bat, and only going to describe as Aphrodite. Oh, that is Aphrodite. Oops. Only in Smite, folks. Let's see, Shubalonke, a Cerberus, and an Apuach.
Good morning, brother. Time to get up. This forest needs our protection. That's the spirit.
Minions have spawned.
Look, isn't it nice?
Alright. Oh, he's basically just lobbing grenades. Okay.
First blood!
Nature will find a way.
You will return with dawn.
No, Chroma, don't do that yet.
I wish I could have saved them. Your middle tower
Get him, Chroma. Stick around.
You have been outmatched.
I really hate you. I'll watch.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sticks and stones.
Impressive killing spree. Middle tower is under attack.
Back off.
Ally has fallen.
Nature will find a way.
Fear not, you will be reborn.
I really.
Rampage, such power. Deicide, dawn is here. Your middle tower is under attack.
No shit. Where are you, Great? Whoa! No. Hey! Come back here, Bookie.
Killing spree.
Stick around. Isn't it nice?
You will return with all rampage. Ally has been slain. Deicide.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Crap.
Unstoppable!
Find a way.
Deicide! Dawn is here!
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Thanks.
Ally has fallen.
Sticks and stones!
And sometimes you get that. But yeah, sometimes you'll get good games, sometimes you get those. Yeah, but that's just how the game. That's how games basically are. Sometimes you'll win a game, sometimes you won't. And to be honest, I'm not playing ranked or league for that good reason. Yeah, there's no secret about this. There's some communities like League. One sec, I gotta take this real fast. Be right back. And I'm back. Alright, let's try this again. This time go for a different guardian that I know. All cool skins. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's go for the classic. Ugh. Hate when that happens. Let's begin.
Emir don't need this, but take it.
Minions have spawned.
Hey, over there! I might be stalled!
Are you jumping out of me now?
Gotta go fast! Make you look! Make you look!
Ally has fallen. It kind of small.
My foe will be my guide. Kill him, kill him.
You have been outmatched. Nice. You stop!
Okay. Slight step back. 3 more minutes.
Mighty storm!
You will be reborn! Big target small. I wish I could have saved them!
Really must.
You have been slain! Double kill. Impressive.
Thanks, man. Connection. Wasn't saying that earlier. Definitely buying defense up.
Shop is expensive. Want to smash it?
A mighty storm!
You will return with dawn. Rampage! Such power! Speed haste! You stop!
A mighty storm!
You have been outmatched! Ymir no need this, but take it. An ally has been slain. Stop! Shut down! I could have saved them. Emir likes. It kind of small. Let's finish this. Enemy has fallen. Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill. Fly through. I'll get all the lightning victims. Slain. Sharply with spirits. Want to smash it? Cannot escape. could have saved them. Impressive killing spree. Sun has set on this kill streak. Enemy has been slain. Lucky about that. Ally is fallen. Slain an enemy. Slain. Double kill. Impressive.
Oh well, now it's 45, not too bad for a game. I thought it was a good stream. I'm still gonna do some more, so next one. So yeah, this will end part 1, but just a general feel, sometimes you'll win, sometimes you lose, but for those who are playing MOBAs like SMITE or League of Legends, please don't be discouraged. As well, if you can't sponsor me, that's fine. I may not be a major league gamer or anything else, but I still enjoy the game for what it is. I love the designs of the gods. I really do love the thought and care they put into a lot of the designs and everything else. Each character feels like how they should be represented. And it's such an amazing, great detail too. Great details, and it's pretty fun. Even though I suck at the game, it's still a fun game to play, and I recommend this game. But for now, I'm going to stop. I'm stopping it here. Thank you all. I'm getting ready for the next game.